Tackles, touchdowns. Sports Extra on News 3 starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to Sports Extra. I'm Mark Kiesling. It is week 2 of the high school football season. Over the next half hour, we'll look at tonight's matchups, and we have crews throughout Southern Illinois to bring you live reports. News 3 sports anchor Kendra Sheehan is live in Carterville tonight. Danny Valle is in Johnston City, and my co-anchor Julie Williams is in Marion. We start our coverage with Kendra. Are fans ready for week 2, Kendra?
I think fans are ready for week 2. We're actually stopping by a tailgate right here. They've got burgers, hot dogs grilling, chips out here. I mean, these guys look like they're having a pretty good time. I'm actually joined by Chase Miller. He's got a son on the varsity team, Zachariah Miller. You guys are tailgating. Is this a tradition you guys do for every home game, or what's happening out here?
Well, it's definitely something we're starting up, you know, especially for a game like this, playing a crosstown rival. You have to do it up. You know, we're proud of our boys. I'm especially proud of my son, and we're expecting to win. And so, yeah, we're going to do everything we can to show them how happy we are.
Now, you guys are pretty friendly, and we actually have a guy here who used to coach the Heron Junior high school team. And so, what's it like to be surrounded by Lions fans now? Have you converted over?
All right, so it is born and bred in Heron. It's a little bit different. The orange stayed the same. You just changed one of the colors out. But it's fun. I've got family on that side. I've got nephews who play. My boy's going to be playing in a few years. So this is just fun for us. Williamson County, it's to have those two towns going against each other. It's going to be a great night of football. You got the burgers, you got the brats. This is day 1. Me and my boys are here. Definitely. We're going to light it up tonight. Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Go Lions. And your son starting out there, the team's looking for their first win of the season. Yeah. How do you feel like, can they get it done tonight and against a rival?
Oh, I think it's without question. I'm looking for our boys to get out there and totally make it happen. Number 56, I'm proud of them, but I'm proud of the entire team. Tonight's our night.
This game's a wrap.
It's happening.
It's a wrap. Listen.
Lock it up.
Lock it up.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Go
Guaranteed
Lions.
There's going to be a team that wins tonight. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. There's going to be a winner. There's going to be a loser. No ties. No ties.
As you can see, everyone's having a lot of fun. We've had several tailgates set up. This isn't the only one. We just stopped by here. Again, that's Heron taking on Carterville. It's the 25th anniversary of the 1996 Carterville Lion team that won state. So those former players will be here. Those cheerleaders will be here. We'll actually be joined by a former player on that 1996 game later in the show, so be sure to stick around. But right now, I want to throw it to my next colleague. He's at a wonderful game. Danny, how's it looking over there?
Hey, Danny.
Well, Kendra, hearing you talk about tailgates is making me hungry. In fact, we had some hot dogs before we came out to the field. They were really good, but not as good as the matchup we're going to get. The Black Diamond Conference game of the week. You can see the fans already starting to line up, the fans in the stands, and of course, one of the teams here, Black Diamond Conference game of the week, Johnston City Indians against the El Dorado Eagles. Now, both teams coming off tough losses last week in week 1, coming in at 0-1 against tough opponents tonight. One of them is going to try and get their first W of the season. Now, the Indians were tested last week against Nashville in their season opener, which was actually supposed to be against Edwards County, but that was canceled due to COVID-19. They did show some fight, but the turnovers cost them 30-6 the final in a loss to Nashville. JC's defense allowing 300 yards on the ground. They're going to have to contend with El Dorado's running game. They rushed 100 yards in the loss against Fairfield, the Black Diamond Behemoth, 52-8. So El Dorado trying to bounce back from a loss of their own as well. And in this series, guys, El Dorado has held the edge in the last 5 games. 5 straight wins for the El Dorado Eagles since 2015. The last win for Johnston City against this Eagles club, you have to go back to October of 2014, and that was a nail-biter, 31-30. But that's going to be one of the games we look forward to. Kickoff is at 7, just under a half hour from now, and we've got more games for you that we've got you covered on. Julie Williams is in Marion, where the Wildcats are hosting Jerseyville. Julie, how's it looking out there?
Yeah, thanks, Danny. I'm here in Marion tonight for your South 7 game of the week. The Marion Wildcats hosting the Jersey Panthers. Both teams coming off a big win from last week, so it should be an exciting game. The music's already starting, but I think what's really most exciting is that tonight is Patriot Night here at Marion. That means veterans from both sides, from Marion and from Jerseyville, get in free. The Marion team, they're going to be in these camo jerseys. We'll show them to you in a second here. And I am joined tonight by Staff Sergeant Connor Brave of the National Guard. They've provided these camo uniforms for the Marion Wildcats. Connor, thank you so much for talking to us tonight. You know, it's Patriot Night. It's a big deal here in Marion. I guess, how are you feeling this evening?
It's a really cool experience. I'm always looking forward to this game. As you can see, the jerseys look really, really good, but that's not really the cause of why we're out here tonight. We're here to definitely show the support the community has for veterans in this area. So, yeah.
And, you know, kind of touching off on that, what would you like to say to our servicemen and women this evening?
Well, thank you for your service. Everything is definitely appreciated, and, you know, thank you for those that are looking to serve, and so on and so forth. So.
You know, these uniforms on the Marion team, you actually bring these school to school, is that right?
Correct. So we do a couple different schools throughout Southern Illinois. So I think in the future there should be some more schools. I personally don't have them all, but we do have multiple different sets. So if any high school is looking into maybe wanting to wear these National Guard jerseys for a Patriot Night or Military Appreciation Night, they can definitely reach out to us at National Guard. So.
Great. And what is the reception from these Southern Illinois schools usually like when you say, hey, we're coming, these Patriot Nights are important?
Well, the administration, especially here at Marion, has been more than awesome with me. I graduated from here in 2014, so it's kind of cool to walk into school and still see some familiar faces. So, but every school in Southern Illinois is always super appreciative of the military. So I think it's a really cool opportunity to be here. Graduated, like I said, from 2014, so it's a pretty cool experience to see this taking place now. So.
Well, Connor, I want to thank you so much for being here and for talking with me tonight. Have fun, and there is a special flag presentation coming up at about 6:45. We'll have coverage from that. For now, Mark, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Julie. And there are some cancellations tonight because of COVID-19. The Hamilton County game against CZR has been canceled, along with the game between Harrisburg and DuQuoin. And because of those cancellations, Harrisburg will now take on CZR tonight in Harrisburg. Our crews will have more coverage from our games of the week ahead on News 3 Sports Extra.